Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Kinda Isolated, where I host a guest for a Kinda Isolated happy hour. So this week we've got a very, very special guest. He's a homebred, homegrown boy from here in California. The best hair in the game. This guy's collaborated with YG, Wiz Khalifa, me, and he's a legend. He's awesome. His energy is amazing. So this week we're gonna enjoy a cocktail together, maybe a couple cocktails. He brought something, and without further ado, let's get this thing started. We've got Young Pinch.
Let's go.
What's up, dog?
Do I talk now? Or
Yeah, you can talk now. Yeah.
That was your
We'll add the little
the applause.
the applause track. Yeah. There we go. How are you, man?
I'm feeling
Thank
good.
you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having
We're
me.
distanced apart.
Yeah, it looks
As everyone says. Yeah,
very
it's nice.
Pretty isolated.
Yeah, we're pretty isolated.
Yeah.
How have you been doing during this time?
I've been losing my mind.
Yeah?
No, I'm just kidding. I've been all right. I've been just, taking it day by day, trying to just do things to stay positive and not feel like locked down by this whole quarantine lockdown vibe.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like everyone's kind of had to flip their whole life, not only their life but their habits and things they do every single day. I mean, this is especially for us, we travel all the time, so it's
Yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah, I've been talking to family and friends about it, and it's been weird because it's like you said, you really have to refigure out your hobbies and what you do each day. And for us, or for me specifically, with already having so much music recorded and having music that I'm already planning on releasing this year done ahead of time, it's all that I can do really is just hang out and record, I guess.
Right,
but
right.
I've already made the music that I'm gonna release, so it's really just figuring out what Blake wants to do with my time. I have no real responsibilities and stuff, no touring, no interviews, no this, that to go and do. So it's just figuring out whatever I want to do day to day.
That's fire.
Which has been cool, but at the same time, it's weird because I don't feel like myself being busy and traveling. It could get in your head. Everyone deals with different things because of this crazy time, but it's definitely been weird for me, for sure.
Well, I feel like before we get too into this interview, we got these two drinks right here.
Yeah, they look amazing.
Perfectly presented, as always.
They look delicious.
What we're drinking today, I decided to make a Moscow Mule. But this one's a little special. It's a peach Moscow Mule.
And it's extra strong.
I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, my mom showed me this recipe.
Okay.
It's fire. Okay,
so I have to like it.
It's ginger beer, regular vodka, and peach flavored vodka, and then a spritz of lime. It's fire. So
Can we try it?
Yeah, grab it. Look at it. It's glistening.
I know, it's been staring at me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kind of isolated right here. Oh yeah. So you can hold it however you like to do it, or you can set it down and pick it up.
It's got a little spice to it.
Yeah, that's that ginger beer. So now that we've got our alcohol and our drink, is there any alcohol you avoid?
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of alcohols that I avoid. I'll definitely only drink vodka if it's in a mixed drink. I can't drink it straight. I just don't like the taste of it anymore. And
So I presented you with a vodka drink, and you don't like vodka?
no, I like mixed drinks with vodka.
Okay.
But I don't like drinking vodka straight. It tastes like rubbing alcohol most of the time.
Yeah, it does.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't really like rums. Man, honestly, I used to like everything in high school, but then I blacked out and got sick as a kid off all the different alcohols. So when I started to taste them, it would just make me flash back to not liking it and enjoying it. So now I'm a tequila guy, Henny every now and then,
That's me too. I would have tequila every day if I could.
But I'm not too picky.
Tequila's my lady. So you were just in Cabo?
Yes. Uh-huh.
That looked a little wild.
Yeah, I had to take a much needed mental inspiration / work trip to Cabo. We brought the studio out there. We were in Cabo for probably 9 or 10 days, and just recorded a bunch of music and worked on a bunch of music that I had already previously recorded throughout this year, and kind of just shaped a project together.
That's
that
amazing.
I'm hoping to release the top of next year.
But be real though. How much fun did you have in Cabo though? Because you can't go to Cabo and.
I mean, it was 75% fun and 25% work and recording. But
what did you do in Cabo?
Man, we did it all. We did jet skis, we did ATVs, we did horseback riding, we did the dune buggy cars, we swam with dolphins. Man. We did We took a yacht out one night. We did all types of stuff.
Man, you had the whole
Yeah.
kit and caboodle.
We did the little
as they
honeymoon
say.
thing at the end. All the boys went back, and then me and
Honeymoon with
the
the
homie
boys?
and two girls, and my girl and one of his homegirls.
Two girls.
Went to Tulum and Cancun, which was like really sick. I'd never been there
So
before.
you got the full Mexico experience.
yeah, full Mexico experience.
Man, this is fire.
Yeah, I'm loving it now.
Now you feeling it? You feeling good? You
It's
feeling
not
good?
as tangy with the ginger beers mixed in now.
So, for those of you that don't know, we released a song called Alien Party, right? And
Alien party.
that song is crazy because it's like well over a year and a half old now at this point. And the story behind the making this song is crazy. But
Yeah.
do you remember when we played at EDC?
That was nuts.
That was nuts. That was
Yeah.
the first time we ever played it.
I was on mushrooms too.
I forgot about that.
That was
That's
crazy.
right.
I was so fried, bro. By the end of the night, I just remember at like 5 a.m, like,
You were getting crazy with my dad, though.
oh really?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Oh, beforehand.
I think there's footage of it somewhere. We'll play it. No, like my dad and my mom were there.
Oh,
That's
what?
pretty funny. I didn't
I
realize you were on mushrooms the whole time.
beforehand, right when we were all in the room together.
Yeah, in the little
I don't remember
green-
being crazy, but I think I remember beating them. That was probably just being crazy regardless, though, because I was.
You know, what's funny is like we made the song, we put the song out, but the song came out during this quarantine year. So like
Yeah.
I really haven't got a chance to like play it live for
Such a
people still,
bummer.
which sucks because I think like you and I both know how that one little bit that we did play it, it's like the crowd goes crazy, they love it, it's
Yeah.
got the energy. Like what?
And for me, as a person who just doesn't, like, I'm not in my car listening to like EDM music or like heavy this, heavy that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when I'm at a festival, like that's like I'm down for that. You know, like so that's when I feel like you would experience that moment for that record for the masses. You know what I mean? Except
Right.
for like people who listen to that all the time. But it's been a bummer. I was super stoked, like, because we did that last year at EDC before it was even out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I mean, it literally we played the song
Just as like a teaser.
in June of 2019, and it
Yeah.
didn't come out till almost
Insane.
Yeah, like 9
I was
months
like, and I was so hyped the whole time waiting for it to
I
come
know,
out because
I
it
know.
was such
Me
a
too.
sick record and that was such a
we
moment.
had to
but-
we had to wait for your album though, you know, which was amazing by the way.
which thank you very much. I'm
Yeah.
glad that we got to do that, but it's a bummer that everything shut down.
I feel like I've talked about it and stuff like that, but since we're here, we can kind of talk a little bit about the story about making the song is pretty crazy because I want to work with you for a while. You came to my album release party for my Layers album,
Yeah.
and we vibed, we kicked it off.
Mhm.
We linked up at your house in Woodland Hills,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't want to talk too much since you're the guest here, but I feel like the experience was hilarious.
Yeah, I
because-
feel bad for you. I was still sipping juice during then, so you had to deal with a half alive person.
So he was like, we got there and we were all in it. We were ready to go, but you were like ready to go to bed.
yeah.
And I think I showed up around 9:30, and I pull in and I'm like, all right, we're working on a song. We're working from scratch. He started playing me stuff on YouTube. He's like, oh, I like this. This is awesome. He's like,
I was
let's do
trying to
this.
get some
It's like
references.
alien music, and I'm like, alien music. I'm like, all right, okay. I mean, I don't know where we're gonna go with that, but I'm gonna do my best.
I mean, we went there. You took it there for sure.
And so, I started just looping stuff and making stuff, and you kind of started coming up with these melodies, right?
Yeah.
We would pick it up. We literally didn't have Pro Tools. We didn't have anything. We just literally made it in your living room.
Yeah.
The best part though is this, and I feel like I'm talking way too much here. But do you remember?
No, I was falling asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would be working, and for like 10 minutes, I'd turn around, Pinch would be asleep. I'd be like, yo, wake up. What do you think of this? And he'd be like, and then I'd like fall back asleep.
And I wake up out of nowhere and be like, nah, I don't like that. Or I wake up out of nowhere and be like, yeah, that sounds sick right there. But like, bro, little do you know, I'm like low key infamous for that because like I had like for a long
That's your
time
thing?
I had a problem with sipping juice, so I would just be like slumped. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even recording, like I would fall asleep standing up and then like boom, wake up, rap 4 bars, wake up, rap, like the engineer would just be like, oh, he back, boom, play it.
Oh, you
And then go.
he
But
just
I
knew.
would like I don't know. I would my mind and my brain still working. Like the things that I would come back and say or the input that I would have would always be like valid. So they would kind of be like, bro, like, are you sleeping? Are you listening? Like, what are you doing? Because like you obviously just came in and told us like, oh yeah, on the 3rd bar right there, don't do that. Change that back. Like you just heard me change it, but you were just sleeping.
Damn.
And then I wouldn't even remember. I would just be like, oh, I thought I was here the whole time. Like. I don't know. I just felt
That's pretty. I mean,
I don't
that takes
know.
some talent.
It's definitely natural talent, I don't
Yeah.
know how much of the talent part, maybe more just
It's like
natural,
lucid
but
dreaming kind of or something
kind
like
of.
that.
I
That's
would
crazy.
think so.
It goes crazy. I mean, even in like the live streams I've played it, it goes wild. So I can't wait to play it with real people in a real venue.
I know.
That's going to be great.
I can't wait.
Speaking of
Scream.
performing it, we actually did perform it in person though again at that live stream I did from that Fresh Laundry EP. You remember?
Oh,
you remember
yeah.
that?
That was another
Yo,
story.
this
That
is
hike. Oh my god.
This is a nightmare, man.
Bruh. Oh, Ruben, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, bro. That was
Yeah, sorry,
rough.
Ruben.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ruben. Ruben busted his back
Oh,
carrying the gear, like slid down and like double jacked his back
yeah,
up
we
or
need to add
some
a
shit.
disclaimer on here.
Yeah.
Yo, tell everybody what happened, because I put you through the ringer, and it was not, and it was actually that guy behind the camera's fault. But yeah,
And it was. I mean, luckily I was semi-fit dude, so I was able to do it. But we showed up in Malibu, like the road's blocked off, no go, do not enter. And they're talking about like, oh, it's like a mile hike or something like that. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, all right, a mile is a pretty decent hike,
Yeah.
especially if it's uphill. We got a shit ton of equipment. He had a little like, a little group of homies. I didn't know if there was reinforcements coming or not. But then we start hiking, and then we had to start carrying the gear as well. And then like as we got so far, we realized we were like, oh fuck, like this is way further than we thought. Like my boy Ruben, who was with me, is doing the sound for me, just didn't even really need to be there in the end. He was struggling, like fully struggling,
Yeah.
like sweating, thought he was gonna faint. And then like I was like, all right, this is far for sure. But like he was like, no, I don't know if we could do this. And then we got like a little bit past halfway, and then we thought that we went too far, and so we walked back like a quarter of the way just to find out like, nah, we didn't go further enough, so we had to double back and go back. And I remember Ruben looking at me and just being like, dog, I'm gonna kill you, I'm killing everyone,
bro.
Luckily we all survived, no one got killed.
Well, I almost
Got a little workout, and the view was sick. Once we got up there, I was like, oh, this is dope.
yeah, it was worth it when we got it all set up,
It
but
just
that
took a
was we did not know what we were in for that at all, man. That was
I was like, do I just be bougie and just leave and be an asshole right now?
I
Like,
would.
nah,
I would
that's
have.
not me,
I
that's
mean,
not
I
me.
wouldn't have even been mad at that point. We put you through the ringer. I mean, this is. I kid you not.
I'm not like deep down. I'm really not that type of person. But sometimes
No, I know.
it's patience.
But I feel like I'm trying to paint a picture for the viewers and listeners of this, because this was like a full blown hike. But
I wouldn't even bring my dogs on that hike.
No,
'cause
literally,
I would be
we
worried
brought-
that
we-
they would
we-
like not be able to
we
do it.
had to get-
They need water. Like,
before you showed up, we went and picked up this little wheelbarrow.
oh, I remember, and those poor fucking wheels broke
Yeah,
right off the
because
rubber ones. The shit was
because
cat.
it was we got it from Target, and because it's during the fucking pandemic, there's no legit wheelbarrows out. So we
You
got
needed
this
a mini
plastic
monster
ass-
truck like wheelbarrow.
Yeah, we
or
needed a
some
lot of things.
serious.
And
one.
we were told that it was about an easy hike in. I'm looking at you right now. And
Look at this guy though. It looks
yeah,
great. Look
yeah,
like he
look at
hiked. Oh, it was 5 miles. Felt like a mile. My bad.
It was easily like 105 degrees outside.
Oh yeah, it was hot as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, and it was like, and I'm pretty sure that
Good times.
one of my managers, Jason, almost had a heat stroke. So yeah, it was eventful. But
Whoever watched it, I hope they enjoyed it for
I
sure.
think they did.
I hope
we had
so.
Drone
It
shots.
looked
We had whatever.
sick.
It looked amazing. It was. I just saw that video, and actually, like Justin Bieber just came out with it. One of his like promo videos for one of his new songs. He was like on that same
Really?
platform out there.
Bieber loves to copy me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
I
he
say that
definitely
because I had a song that was supposed to be on Back to the Beach, and Bieber took the beat.
He took the beat.
Bastard. Yeah.
It's like you had claimed it, but then he took it.
Yeah.
See, so Bieber, man,
Bieber
all right.
jacked
We got
me.
beef with Bieber.
And then it was
No,
gonna be his single or something. He never used it.
Wow.
Cock blocked.
So
me.
he literally took your beat and then he never used it.
Yeah. I was
Man.
waiting for the song to come out and to hear one of my melodies or some shit for my song and be like, all right, motherfucker, I need my piece
Yeah,
of that.
where's my
Like,
where's my check?
I'm glad you heard it, inspired by, but just
That's
like,
what's
you know,
crazy
give
about-
me my 2%.
I feel like, has that happened to you before? I feel like in the music industry that stuff happens all
Hella
the time.
times.
Where like you get so excited. Like, I mean, I've gotten demos before where I'm like, oh my god, I love this vocal. I start working on production for it, and we hit them back up like, hey, let's get back in, let's re-record some stuff, and they're like, oh, this song is not available anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so way to get my hopes up.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you before?
Yeah, for sure. Hella times.
And people have also stolen your beat.
And melodies and flows and different stuff.
They've taken your
That
melodies?
was the biggest one.
Oh, we don't have to call anybody out, or do you want to call people out?
No.
Yeah, all right.
No, that's not my style.
All right.
But Bieber was the biggest one for sure for taking the beat. He didn't take my melodies. I would have been sick. I would be hyped. I'd be like, all right.
Who made the beat though?
Who made this one here? You remember? It's like his in-house producers, like a group of them. I forget the name of them, but like they're like when I went to their studio and recorded with them, like 15, 20 Bieber plaques on the wall. So it was like his home vibe of producers.
So this ain't no alien party.
Nah, it was like, oh, you want this? Like, no problem. Like, yeah, sorry. Basically, they were like, we can make you the same type beat. And they sent me like 4 versions, and I was like, all right, this not it. Like, it's either that or it's not. So,
yeah.
R.I.P. to that song.
So let's talk about your new music.
I dropped the first single, I think it was like 2 Fridays ago.
You're about to drop Wash the Shore.
Yeah, top of the year. Dropping.
Talk about it. What's the vibe on it? What's the plan for it?
The vibe is honestly, for once, just like purely off like the music. There's no storyline. There's no like, this is what it's about, or this is this, or this is that. It's just a bunch of good vibes. Some darker vibes and like some fun vibes, just a bunch of different like good music. Me as like a fan of my own music and just like me being myself, like I think it's like definitely some of my favorite work that I've made in a long time, just like off of like being pure and raw. I really like it. I just hope that the fans love it as much as I do.
That's amazing, man. I think ultimately though, the most important thing, and I always like to say this for musicians, artists, doesn't matter what, like actors, whatever, I feel like you have to make music for yourself. If you're making for someone else or what the label wants, like I feel like it doesn't come out truthful.
I agree.
You know? And I feel like it's dope because it sounds like you're doing what you want to do, which is like going to be the most authentic you, which I think the fans are going to connect with the most because it's not manufactured. It's not, you know.
Yeah, I think like it's really just like a testament to like saying I was going to go back to the beach and now I'm washing the shore back at the beach.
And you're living at the beach right now?
Yeah, I got a new spot in Huntington with one of my boys. Finally got grandma her own single bedroom.
Hey.
She didn't want to live alone. So last year I was like, all right, it's the last lease. I'll still help you with rent, but I can't live with you anymore. I got to have a bachelor house with the boys.
For those of you who don't know, he has a great relationship with his grandma.
Yeah, shout out my grandma. She's my mother.
What's her name?
Kathy.
Kathy?
Yeah.
Shout out Kathy.
Yeah,
Is she going to watch this?
Kathy.
Or listen,
maybe, probably.
Yeah.
If she sees it, then she definitely watched the whole thing. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Because I have her blocked on my Instagram. Because she would go comment on all my posts and different things, and like people would go like follow her and like DM her and like be like, yo, this, that, no thing, like let me There's all types of stuff, like good, bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? So and like I would be at the time when I lived with her, like I would just be like hop out the shower or something, or like come through for a day, and she'd be like, yo, there's this poor little kid who needs you on a song, and his name's da-da-da-da, and his mom's going through this. And I'm just like, yo, grandma, like, look, I love you to death, but, like, you can't be having conversations and doing this with all these random people, like, all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It was just weird.
You gotta keep grandma safe.
Yeah, I gotta keep grandma blocked on Instagram sometimes.
That's right. Yeah, grandma can't be seeing all that stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, she gets all jealous because she'll go on my aunt's when she goes and link with my aunt. Like, let me see Blake's Instagram and catch up on my new releases and new posts. Or she follows all the fan accounts and stuff, and she's like, I can never see your stories or what you're doing. I'm like, it's so.
I don't want you to see it, grandma.
Yeah, I'm like, I gave you the opportunity.
But so, is your drink finished?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go to drink too.
What'd you bring for us?
I brought some Hennessy and some Sprite, baby. And all
That's
the day one fans know that's my thing. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that I still drink it all the time and that's my drink of choice. I'm a bit more of a tequila boy now these days. But yeah, for like a solid 4 or 5 years, Henny and Sprite and just Hennessy in general, like that was my trademark. But I've just had too many blacked out nights and too many throwing up mornings of throwing up cognac to still be able to put it down all the time. But, you know, special occasions. I brought some today.
Special occasions today, and that's what we're going to do right here. Up next, we got Hennessy and Sprite, courtesy of Young Pinch.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. These drinks just magically appeared. That's amazing. Wish that happened all the time. Oh, whoa, okay. We're not going to cheers or what?
I was just making sure it was good.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
It is pretty good.
So we got Hennessy and Sprite.
Reminds me of the good old days right here.
I think I honestly can say that I've never done Hennessy and Sprite before.
Most people have never, and that's why I was like, That was my thing.
That's definitely a palate change.
When I started telling people, I'm like, yeah, I drink Hennessy and Sprite. Like, what the fuck, Hennessy and Sprite? Like, that's the weirdest. And I'm like, yes, that makes it even better. I like it.
I mean, yeah, it's unique.
People try like, oh, it's pretty good. You know, it's cool.
When you told me that, I was like, all right.
Yeah, get you fucked up. Doesn't taste that bad.
It doesn't taste too bad. I'm interested to see now going from vodka to that. That's always going to be interesting. But
don't drink and drive, kids.
Because it's the drink you brought, in kind of isolated, we like to do this thing called sip or spill.
Okay. You have to explain this. It sounds crazy. I'm guessing it's like
basically I'm going to ask you a question, and if you don't want to answer it, you got to take a big ass swig.
Okay.
If you don't, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You are close to your grandma.
Yes.
You live with your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Does grandma hit the bong?
No. She does not. Sometimes she hits like the weed pens.
She does hit the weed pens.
Last time I left weed out for grandma so she could smoke with her homegirl, bruh, she was in the bathroom on the floor. She said she couldn't walk.
Oh,
she was doing bad. She was stoned.
Wait. You can't.
The legs gave out.
Continue this story because I got to hear this.
She was
like Grandma's Boy. Remember that movie?
She hit me. She was like. So for the longest time, man, in high school, my grandma would be, oh, you smoking weed? Just giving me shit for it. You know, I got kicked out of the house twice for getting in trouble for smoking pot. Like, dude, my parents did fucking gnarly drugs. Like, I'm smoking weed. Like, this is not bad.
Right.
Anyways, she thought it was the worst thing in the world until I turned 18. Turned 18, next thing you know, she's like, oh, me and Gina want to smoke some pot. Like, you know, like, you want to leave some out for us on the table? I'm like, she doesn't talk like that. That's just like my grandma voice. But I left some out.
Yeah, that's a good grandma voice.
Yo, she got so high.
She could be offended when she watches this.
in the bathroom, fucking holding on to the sink, like trying to pick herself up. Or like, my legs don't work. I was like, oh, you'll never get none of this weed again, ever. And then her friend, she tells me her friend goes and like leaves like 2 hours earlier, 3 hours before, right? And she, the first time she left, she was walking around our apartment complex for I think it was like 45 minutes or 55 minutes or something like that. And shows back up my grandma's door like, I can't find the parking structure. I can't find my car. Like, you got to tell me where it is. And then my grandma goes and walks her to the parking structure, takes her to her car. She goes home. My grandma gets back upstairs. And that's when she collapsed in the bathroom like, oh, from the stairs and the thing, I'm too high. I can't walk no more. So I come home to my grandma in the bathroom calling me like, I'm too high. Da, da, da. I'm like, pick her up, put her in her bed. I'm like, you can't have none of my weed no more. Like, that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, and then since then, she doesn't want to smoke. She'll hit the little pen, you know, little vape weed pens or whatever before she goes to bed. So she sleeps well.
She's in weed timeout?
Nah, she's in weed.
Oh, X'd.
Yeah, she's X'd out.
She's
until
done.
Like some special.
Grandma's done.
Gotta be super special.
Be careful out there. If you ever want to try to get grandma high, let this be.
Don't give grandma any gelato.
Don't give grandma any gelato.
Don't give her the rapper weed, folks.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that was what was the worst part. Was it was like really good weed. It would have had a teenage kid laying on the couch.
Man, I didn't eat anything today, so I'm feeling these drinks already.
I feel good. I ate and I still feel it, so you're really gonna be on.
Damn, I might be like grandma. You have to grab me after this. I get asked this question a lot, but if you have it, what's the wildest story you have from touring?
Oh shit, wildest? No clue. Wild? There's a lot for sure. Probably like going to what was it? The Sausage Castle or some shit like that in Florida. When
what's the Sausage Castle?
I was on tour with Post Malone, and we went with Posty to fucking. It was like me, Smoke Perp, Post, Tyler Yahweh, and like I think Tyler might not have been there. It was me, Smoke Perp, and Post, and fucking we went to this place called Sausage Castle in Florida, which is like Mike DiBiase or Mike something. I don't know. Some porn star dude's got this castle, and it's just like there was naked.
Wait, what city
chicks.
is this in?
Somewhere in Florida. I don't know, bro. In the middle of nowhere. There was fucking naked chicks everywhere, midgets, arcade games, crazy lights. Like I walked into a fucking circus, bro. Like I was like, all right, I seen some shit, but like, what the fuck is going on here? Where are we? Then we walk into this dude's room with Post, and he's got like a whole wall, like 12-foot high wall, 6 feet wide, maybe even longer than that, just full with guns. Every gun you could imagine, like GTA, bro. Like pick a gun. Everyone was picking guns up. We go out to the backyard, start shooting guns off and shit. Bro,
Florida.
this fool pulls up with a fucking flamethrower. Gives Post a flamethrower.
Florida.
Post is standing there, shooting fire like 20 feet across the thing. And then we were just sitting there getting all fucked up. Me and my boys were like, what is life? Like, what is going on right now? This is crazy. It's weird.
Why is Florida so wild?
Bro, I don't know. Florida's lit, but this dude's crib was what was fucking...
Wait, so it was a house?
Yeah, bro. It was a
Sausage
castle. It was a
castle?
castle.
But why
dog.
is it called the
Yo,
sausage
you can look
castle?
this shit up and you have to do research after.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Bruh, it's legendary.
The sausage castle. All right, well, if you've ever been to the sausage castle and you're watching, I'm jealous because I want to go to the sausage castle now. All right, but we're going to keep doing sip or spill, right? So...
I'm already almost done.
I know but you were drinking the
I
whole
haven't had Henny
time.
and Sprite. If you put it in
You
front
got
of me,
so crazy during that story. You kept. We gotta refill this guy.
Put a drink in front of me. I swear I gotta drink it. It's like weed. Like at a party. Like if I'm gonna have a drink, like I'm gonna drink.
I feel like we're already feeling it though over here.
Oh,
All right, so how's your okay? I know we talked about your grandma a lot, but the relationship you have with your grandma is great. Has your grandma ever caught you with a girl in the house, or like has there ever been a weird situation like that?
No,
You don't have to answer.
No, I ain't tripping on that shit, bro. No, like,
All right.
me and my grandma.
I need to get harder questions, I guess.
Me and my grandma are like, bro, like that's like my mom. It's like my grandma. It's not even weird. I don't even know. Like if I have a girl over at the house, like I'll be like respectful or whatever. But like I'll just let her know I'm gonna have a girl over. Like yo, don't come home right now. Like,
What about like is there any story out there that
or I
like-
would just introduce a girl to my grandma. Like I'm not. Oh, my grandma's home. No, I got my own spot. I don't live with
No,
my
I didn't mean
grandma.
like
I'm not gonna
that.
be embarrassed.
I
you know
didn't
what
mean
I'm
like
saying?
that. I didn't know if like, she like walked into some weird situation.
Oh, some weird, like some crazy shit like that? No,
Yeah.
no, I don't think she ever. No.
But like,
I've probably been loud coming home sometimes drunk at night as a little guy, but like, you know, I'm respectful now that
is there any story that you feel like, I guess grandma's watching, but that you don't want grandma to hear?
I mean, at
She
this
knows
point,
everything?
They know everything. My family know everything about me, even the shit I tried to hide at this point.
Now that's real good family dynamic right there.
Yeah.
It's all open.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to hide. All right. What's the worst rap verse you ever heard?
The worst rap verse I ever heard. Fuck.
You gotta call someone out for that.
God. Honestly, he's a really nice kid, and I like him. But like some of
He's gonna answer. I love it.
some of Little Xan's music for sure.
Oh.
I love him. He's a really nice kid, but some of it is just
Wait, I don't think he goes by Lil Xan anymore.
I don't know.
I think he changed because of the drug thing.
I don't even mean to throw him under the bus. That's kind of just like one of the first things I was like,
Shit.
I don't like listening
All
to.
right, what is the biggest like?
This interview is way cooler than regular interviews.
All right, we'll take it.
You was right. You did what you was trying to do.
He's like, all right, yeah. I'm not gonna ask you the same old like,
I heard
where are you from? What's your history?
Yeah.
Why do you wear the stuff that you wear? Why do you like cheese? You know, or whatever.
I hate cheese. No, I'm just kidding. Cheese. Is
Oh
fine.
damn, I hate cheese.
I
Oh,
love cheese.
all right.
Had a bacon cheeseburger.
That's
before.
gonna upset a lot of people if you hate cheese. No, you don't hate cheese.
Nah, I love
Nobody.
cheese.
I'm spreading rumors real quick. All right, I got one more sip or spill. I'm looking at my list here. I like to.
I'm already sipping and spilling.
I know you are. You're not really actually following the rules.
I'm
You're just
sprilling.
You're just
I'm
sprilling.
sipping and spilling,
You're
man.
sprilling. All right. Do you have a favorite? I don't even know if it's not really that hard of a question. Do you have a favorite young? Another young.
Young?
There's lots of young.
Young
lots of
Thug. Oh, fuck yeah. Young Thug.
My guy.
The GOAT.
All right, let's cheers to that. I gotta agree with you on that
Yeah,
one.
Young Thug, man.
Young Thug, Young Pinch. Is that gonna happen eventually or what?
That would be
Dream.
like probably one of my biggest dream collabs for sure. But I would rather like wouldn't just want a song with him. I would like want to actually like him actually fuck with me. Like I wouldn't want
I
to just
know,
like
right, yeah.
do a song like we got a song together. It's like no, like I'd rather like when we see each other, what's up, homie? Like how are you doing?
Yeah, you
Like,
want
have
to
a
be.
conversation, not just like I got a record with Young
You want it to be
Thug.
organic, not just like, hey, I want to pay you for a
100%
feature. or
organic feature with Young Thug would be like, yeah,
Because I feel like
up there.
if someone like that really like, and I've done that. Like I've thought, okay, I need to get a feature on something or whatever. But it's like when someone messes with you, when someone when you guys are like really vibing together, it's like that's when you get the best music out. Because like I did that with ASAP Ferg, and he and I built up a relationship because I worked on a project with him for his project, and then he reciprocated. And like you and I had caught a vibe first, and it's like I think for anyone out there listening, as an aspiring musician, like try to build that relationship or find a way to build that relationship first. Don't just throw racks at people.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna get hit over the head too.
Except throw racks at Young Pinch so he can get that feature on your song.
Yeah, if you want that.
Yeah. Word. All right. Well, we got to finish this because we're about to do our final shot, which is the mystery shot.
Oh shit.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. We've officially reached the part of the episode where we take a mystery shot. Okay. We've officially reached the part of the episode where we take a mystery shot. Look at this thing. It's a kind of brownish amber concoction. Looks like there's some sediment towards the bottom.
It smells like Hennessy profusely.
God, man. Here we go.
Here
Let's
we
cheers
fucking
it
go. Wow. Not that bad.
It's not too bad. That is a Hennessy shot.
The great
Hennessy.
Name. That's a really creative name.
Honey
and Hennessy. Who would have ever thought Hennessy?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's it. And lemon juice.
I was much more nervous smelling it than drinking it. It smelled like it was going to be straight Hennessy.
Has that ever happened in your life? You've been more nervous smelling it than
always more nervous
in
before.
Other aspects of life?
Always more nervous before than after, Some things taste better than they smell.
That's a loaded question.
Very loaded question.
Well, you know what? It's been an absolute pleasure. Young Pinch, the Golden Locks himself. You can look right here at this main camera. And for those of you listening, what would you like to tell the fans at home? What you got coming up? Anything else you want to plug?
Oh, yeah. Wash the Shore coming out soon.
Where can we find you?
In
Social
Huntington
media.
Beach, California. No,
okay, yeah.
You
don't need to tell me your address.
At Young Pinch on every social media platform. I mean, I guess. Yeah.
At Young Pinch. There you go. You have it. Everybody, we'll clap again. Kind of isolated. Young Pinch.
Come on, clap louder, boys.
Slow it down.